Hey everybody, it's Mike back here in southern Alberta. Welcome back to I'm in the Subaru today. I wanted to do a little update on both the Subaru. I've done one video on it, been meaning to do more, but just has not been working out for me. So it's a 2020 Subaru Outback. It's a base edition, has a few of the extra features and everything. So it's everything that I wanted in a vehicle. So I thought I'd give you a little breakdown of what I thought of it. Now I've had it now for a year and I think it's 2 months. Overall, in a 1 to 10 rating, with 10 being excellent, I would give it a 8.5 rating. And the biggest thing is actually just one issue that I have with it, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But let's go through and break down a few of the things. Now, how do I like it for comfort and how do I like it for driving? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to say it's about a 9.5. It's quite comfortable for me. I've read a lot of reports from people who are taller that don't like it. I don't find there's any problem with the seats or with leg room or anything like that. I would like a little bit of more adjustment in the seats, but I think that's mainly because of me, in that I'm with the vehicle with my camera gear, and I like the seat to move back just a bit further and just to change just a little bit more, so when I'm shooting out the door that it's just a little bit more comfortable for me. But overall, for driving and everything, like I said, 9.5 easily. How do I like it for driving, for power and so on and so forth? I like it. I'm not a fast driver, so it's not something that I race down the highway. I don't take off at lights and stuff. It's got the smaller engine in it from what I've been told, so it's not the big engine that they have and such, and I think it's fine. Currently, I'm getting about 7.1 liters per 100 kilometers, and I'll put down below what that actually is in miles per gallon. I've been quite happy with it. It gets down to 6.8, 6.9 when I'm on a trip, but for general overall driving, it's about 7.1 liters per 100 kilometers. As far as the engine, as far as all that, out of 10. I've had no issues with it, nor would I expect to have issues out of a vehicle that's only a year old. So again, for that, I don't expect to have those issues, so I don't see why I would. How is it for visibility and everything else? Again, out of 10, 9.5. Everything with it I really like, except for one thing, and that's been a huge issue for me. And that is the infotainment system in this unit. And that is horrid. I have had nothing but problems. I've had it in 8 times to the Subaru dealer locally. They told me they've done updates to the software. They said they've done a new control panel, and then the last time they said they did a new controller. So I'm hoping that has it fixed. It's now 1 week to the day. In fact, I think pretty much to the hour that I picked it up. So it's been running fine since I picked it up. Hopefully it continues like that. If there's a problem with the vehicle that I have to say, it is that. It is horrible. It is not enjoyable to get in a vehicle and drive it for an hour and have no music. It's not enjoyable not to have your Bluetooth so that you can use your phone while you're driving. Now, the biggest reason that I bought the Subaru was actually for the ability to go some of the places where in my last vehicle, in the Dodge Journey that I had, it didn't feel comfortable to me. And as far as that goes, I've been really happy. In fact, this last winter, I have to say, there was not one time that I even felt this vehicle slip on the ice and the snow. And you got to understand, I drive in a lot of weird conditions. I'm in southern Alberta most of the time, or I'm in the mountains, so I'm constantly on the roadway driving. And it was a nasty winter. There was a few big storms, and this thing performed flawlessly, absolutely flawlessly. Once I put the snow tires on it, we had a snowstorm about a week later, and I was just blown away. I actually took it to some spots to try to see how it would work, and it just drove through it flawlessly. I've used the 4Low on a number of occasions with it, which gives you a truer all-wheel drive experience, and it's been perfect. So I do have to say that it's been really reliable in that way. The only way that I can really say anything bad about it is by the infotainment system. And even the last time it was giving me issues, it actually started to affect the eyesight technology, and you couldn't adjust the heat or anything in that. Since the repair so far, it's been really good, so I'm hoping that it continues that way. So until next time, have a great day. I'm going to go out and do some driving and see what pictures I can get today. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.